The legend of the Bell Witch is one of America's most infamous ghost stories, and is known to have inspired the notorious film The Blair Witch Project. To many believers, it offers some of the greatest evidence for the paranormal, and the first recorded case of a homicide by an entity. In 1804, Farmer John Bell and his family came to settle in northern Tennessee. For 13 years they lived a peaceful life. Then, in the late summer of 1817, they started to experience disembodied knocks on the walls and doors of the house. Other mysterious sounds also emerged, including gnawing on the bedpost, chains being carried through the house, the dropping of stones and choking noises. As time passed, the Bells began to hear a faint voice haunting their house at night, one that appeared to be the voice of an elderly woman. This entity would identify itself as the Witch of Cape Batts, a former neighbour John had argued with on numerous occasions over a failed slave purchase. Soon rumours of the spirit started to spread over the town, even reaching General and Mayor Andrew Jackson. A family friend, he decided to visit the home, accompanied by several of his personal soldiers. Yet whilst approaching the house, their carriage suddenly halted, an unknown force preventing the horse's movement. An angered Jackson called out at the witch. In response, the men would hear a horrifying laugh, before a voice told they could proceed. A now cautious Jackson advanced towards the house, and was welcomed by John. During their conversation, they were interrupted by one of Jackson's men who joked he could rid of the witch. As the man continued his mockery, he was abruptly beaten by a hidden force. Terrified, the rest of the soldiers pleaded with Jackson to leave. The general, though, was fascinated, and insisted they stay the night. According to certain versions of the tale, Jackson would confront the witch when the Bells' youngest daughter Betsy was attacked. However, he was forced to retreat when he and his men were also targeted. These constant attacks against Betsy, though, forced John to act. Over the last 3 years, the young teenager had been consistently slapped, beaten and tortured. Yet John's attempts to fight back repeatedly failed, and he was left with little options. Even worse, these calls to help antagonized the witch further. He now became the entity's main focus. An old man, he struggled to deal with the relentless torment, gradually becoming weaker and weaker. The witch would scratch and strike John during his attempts at rest, and as a result he was unable to escape his illnesses. Then on the morning of December 20th, 1820, he was found dead. Atop his bed rested a strange vial containing an unknown black liquid. When one of John's sons gave a drop of this substance to the family cat, it died instantly. Immediately after, laughter was heard through the house, and the witch exclaimed that she had been responsible for John's death. In later weeks and months, the witch would return another 2 times, before finally departing. Since then, many skeptics have stated that the story is simply a legend. Others, though, cite that evidence of the entity's existence may come in the form of its alleged home. Near the former farm is a cavern known as the Bell Witch Cave. It has come to be believed by certain paranormal enthusiasts that the cave is the resting area of the witch, since during the haunting, Betsy and her friends encountered the spirit within there, and that in the modern day, hundreds of visitors have claimed to have witnessed the witch or other entities. Beyond hearing disembodied footsteps and breathing, many have reported sudden paralysis by an unknown pressing force, red welts and fingertips on their skin where they've been attacked, and misty solid white apparitions. Whilst visitors who attempt to capture photos of the cave often face a sudden drainage of their battery, or blurred pictures. According to local law, the cave is home to Native American remains, and that those who steal artifacts from the cavern experience strange happenings at home. Others believe that the cave has continued to be haunted by the Bell Witch, and may soon spread to another family home. So that was the Bell Witch documentary. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to like and share this amazing story. And if you want to see similar videos every Thursday, hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much for watching. The truth is out there.